it is because, or like for this case, the reason why a solar panel is designed with dark colors is just to absorb more heat and light energy, or in order for it to absorb more heat and light energy. In order. If the question is why, just simply say to absorb, or in order to absorb, or for it to absorb more heat and light. You will see your answer is very decent, very, very decent. As simple as that. So these are the dark colors. Okay, as we continue, we shall see how the dark colors are. So these are the dark colors that we see. It is painted with dark colors. As simple as that. So with this one, it also has the advantages: controls deforestation, does not cause air pollution, does not cause noise pollution. It is cheap. I think it is even the cheapest, because you don't need to, after you've bought your solar panels, you don't need again to buy. They will stay there for long. They will stay there for a long time. As simple as that. So that is that. You will also answer some of those questions, and I need you to find time to talk about, to even write that one. When you write it down, it helps you to understand it. I want you to go bit by bit. Science is a tricky subject, and we need to go bit by bit to understand everything. I've realized that we don't need even the other issue of just reading through and then it is done. We need to go bit by bit. So there is also this bit of an electric circuit that I need us to have a look at briefly before we may end this class. This is Science Primary 7. This is Science Primary 7. So what is an electric circuit? What is
an electric circuit? An electric circuit is a path through which electricity passes.
As simple as that. So it is just a very short definition, like you see. An electric circuit is a path through which electricity passes. Path through which electricity passes. What are some of these things that make up this path? Where does electricity pass? What are some of those things where electricity can pass? If you can mention one.
Electricity can pass, like meaning, I don't understand.
The things which can conduct electricity.
We have silver, copper, iron.
Of course. Those are conductors. Of course, the answer that I wanted you just to say is just a conductor or wire. Wires. Wires conduct electricity. And those wires are made up of, some are made up of silver, some are made up of copper, some are made up of other conductors of electricity. So as simple as that. So electricity, an electric circuit is an electric path through which electricity passes. As simple as that. It's good that we have electricity in our homes. We see the wiring. That is what we call an electric circuit, because that is where electricity passes. The wiring in the house, that is an electric circuit. It is where electricity passes. As simple as that. So when you continue, you'll get to realize that there are types of electric circuit. Types of electric circuit. Can you mention these ones?
We have simple electric circuit and complex electric circuit.
Good. Simple electric circuit and then a complex electric circuit. Then the other one is Okay, when you look at the simple electric circuit, you get to realize that it is comprised of very few devices. You don't need to have very many things. For the case of the simple electric circuit, it comprises of these components. You have the appliance, the conductor, and the source of energy, which is either the dry cell or the battery. As simple as that. So they can ask you to mention the components of a simple electric circuit. Sometimes you will not see this word electric. They will simply say simple circuit. Give the components of a simple circuit. If they say give the components of the simple circuit, it is the same things, these very things here, you see. These very things here, you see, as simple as that. So these are the components of a simple electric circuit or a simple circuit. Which are these components? You can mention them.
The bulb.
Good.
And battery.
Bulb, wire, and then battery. Bulb, wire, and battery. So these three are components of a simple circuit. This one comprises of fewer parts, but then the electricity we have in our houses, it comprises of many parts, and that one is called a complex electric circuit. Maybe before we reach there, they can also ask you this kind of question. They can just bring this diagram, you see, a diagram showing a simple circuit. Then they ask you to show the flow of electrons, the flow of electrons, the flow of electrons. Show the flow of So they will tell you with the help of the arrow, show the flow of electrons. There is what we call flow of electrons, and then there is also what we call flow of current. All of them flow in different directions, and you need to get it here today, because they will ask you, they will just draw for you a bulb, a dry cell, and then the wire. Then they will ask you to show the flow of electrons. So it is just a matter of putting this kind of arrow you see here. So the first thing is identify where is the positive terminal and where is the negative terminal. And then the other thing that you need to understand is, if they say electrons, you need to know that electrons flow from the negative terminal to the bulb. Electrons flow from the negative terminal. From the negative terminal. Then if it is current, current flows from the positive terminal. Show the flow of current. It means that you have to show the arrow that current is flowing from positive to negative. For current, current flows from positive to negative. Then for the case of electrons, electrons flow from negative to the positive terminal. For the case of this